So today's project is this cute little quilt as you go crossbody bag. This project, once you learn the technique, can be adapted to so many different things. I chose just to do one strap on the side here, and I chose to make it very narrow. You could make a wider strap. You could make two straps. You could make two short straps. The process is the same, just adding a little variety to make it your own. So this is a quilt as you go project. It's a crossbody bag. I made the strap long enough to go across the body. So I'm going to walk you through how to make that. Again, the process, once you know the process of how to do it, you can make it any shape you want. Now for this bag, the straps were cut at 2 inches by well, it probably came out to be 42 inches, but I used two different colors. I cut them at 2.5 inches wide by 21 inches long, and I used the simple fold over method. So here's a little piece that we're going to use for demonstration purposes. I fold over to the middle, then I fold this part in, fold it over again, press it, and just simply sew it down. And that's how you make the strap. Now to adhere the strap to the bag once it's done, I simply lay it on, sew once, sew twice, then flip it up, folding that over, and sew it down so that encases those raw edges. Again, it's really just learning the process. You can make your strap wider, shorter, longer, however you want once you learn the process. It just makes it so that it's very versatile. So I started with a 12.5 inch block, and that's what I did my quilt as you go on. I made one side going vertical and one side going horizontal. So to make that block, I'm going to show you the process again, just on a smaller piece. So I cut a lining just out of this muslin. My piece was 12.5 by 12.5. I cut a piece of flannel for my center. Again, I did it at 12.5 by 12.5. And then to quilt as you go is a very simple method. You lay down one piece of material on top of the other piece. So I started with this piece. I laid this piece on top and sewed it. So I'll show you here. Then I did this piece. So you just simply sew down and fold over. Then the next piece you would lay here, right sides facing each other, sew it down, flop it over. Very simple process. And this, you get this nice quilted inside and outside piece, quilt as you go. So then I took my block that I had done and I trimmed it down to an 11.5 by 11.5. That's just the size I chose. You may choose to make yours larger or smaller. Hi, Turtle. Let me just get Turtle out of the way here. Okay, so then after you trim down your block to the size you want, you're going to add the zipper. Now adding a zipper, some people find to be intimidating. It really isn't. You want to change your foot. I had the 1/4 inch foot on there, so now I'm just going to put on my zipper foot, and you just want to line that up, lock it down. Oh, I'm going to get a kitty helper here and again in a minute. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, but you know how to do that. Let's see if I can get that with one hand. Come on. There we go. Nope. There it is. Hi. So then you take your zipper and you lay your zipper on either the top or the bottom, it doesn't matter, and you just line that up like that so that the right side of the zipper is facing the right side of the material. You lock that down and simply sew the length. Now I'm using a longer zipper, and that's to show you really don't have to buy zippers by the exact length of what your project will be. You can buy them cheaper in bulk in different places, and as long as it's plastic, you at least with my machine, I can sew right over that zipper to close it up. Then I simply fold this back, lay it back on. You'll want to move to the other side of your zipper foot. We'll see if I can do that one-handed. I may not be able to. We'll see if it'll do it for me. Okay, and then you just sew it down. Okay, and then you have your zipper installed. Let's see if I can get this lined up nicely. It's gonna be hard to do one-handed. So let's see if I can get it lined up. Come on, shimmy in there. Okay, I wanted this to be a kind of quick video just to show you the process. And once you learn the technique, you can apply it to so many different size pouches and bags and totes and oh, so many things. So we're just gonna sew this right back down, just like that. Okay, you're gonna do the same thing to the other side. So you'll do the same thing to this side, fold it over, and sew it down. So that once it's sewn down, you'll have something like that. Then you simply lay the two right sides together. Make sure that your zipper pull is in the middle. Lay the two right sides together and sew and sew. Sew all three sides, making sure your zipper pulls in the middle so that you can turn it right side out. And voila, there you have your bag. I would add the straps, if you want straps on it, before you sew the sides. So this is the step where I would add the side, the straps. If I were to want straps, you can have a strap on this side and a strap on that side. You could go for a single strap, you can go for wide straps, long straps. I have made little pouches like this and just used a very small little piece of this strap, put it in the seam here, sewed it this way so that the raw edges are caught in the seam, and then when you turn it right side out, you just have this little loop, and I put a key ring through there. And then I have a little change purse. I've used the same technique for large crossbody bags, little change purses. I hope you're happy with this video. Please like and subscribe. Showing you the technique so that you can make your own, I think is very important, that you can show your creativity. What size do you want? You can embellish it with a pocket and all sorts of other things once you learn the basic concept of how to do a zipper pouch or a tote bag, adding the straps and pockets and things and the widths and the lengths and the sizes, all just show the ability of your creativity. So thanks, have a great day.